started continuity, and we have seen the meaning, basic definition of continuity, the geometrical meaning, the continuity at point, continuity at, in a domain. Okay, so today we'll see some concepts of discontinuity also, but before that, let's solve one question. So this is the question. You have to find the value of A and the value of B. Okay, you have to find the value of A and B. I will write the question here once again. So this is 1 plus mod of sine x to the power A by mod of sine x. Okay, we have B, and then we have e to the power 10 of 2x divided by 10 of 3x. So this function is continuous at x is equals to 0. So you have to find the value of A and B. You have to find the value of A and B. Okay, find it. So what is the problem, Jaya? If there is a question from discontinuity, you can just check. If it is not continuous, that means it is discontinuous. Yeah, I will tomorrow I will have a class. Today I will be busy in the evening, so I have already arranged for the doubt paper discussion class tomorrow. I will every week we will have a paper discussion class taken by me. I have forced them to take a paper discussion class in evening so that we will have more time to solve whole paper. है ना? Okay. And find the value of A and B for this one. नहीं side, there is no update for quarterly exam right now. I do not have any update on that. है ना? Okay, so find whether the already it is given the function is continuous. So find the value of A and B. Tell me fast. It's a very simple question. Very simple question. A is equals to 2 by 3 and e to the power 2 by 3. Very good, Srinidhi. Very good. Very good. A is equals to 2 by 3. Yes. Very good. So it's a very simple question. They have given that it is continuous at x is equal to 0. So we know the continuity will be left hand limit is equals to f of A and is equal to right hand limit, right? Left hand limit is equals to f of A is equals to right. Saran, the class starts exactly at 10:45 today. Oh, sorry, 9:45. Today the class started 5 minutes late. So even, okay. Yeah. So left hand limit, right hand limit for f of A. So f of A is given as 0. So f of A, that means f of 0 is given as value B, right? F of 0 is given as B. So we have to find the value of B. First thing, we can find right hand limit. So this will give you the right hand limit. This will give you the right hand limit. So let's see, right hand limit means limit of x tending to 0 plus, limit of x tending to 0 plus e to the power 10 of 2x divided by 10 of 3x, right? So this is e to the power 10 of 2x divided by 10 of 3x. So we can do one thing, we can multiply and divide by 2x, and we can multiply and divide by 3x. We can multiply and divide by 3x, right? So this 10 2x, as x tends to 0 plus, this 10 2x and this 2x will get cancelled. This 10 3x and this 3x will get cancelled. This x will get cancelled with this x. So the answer will be e to the power 2 by 3. So that means this is the value of the function on the right hand side. That means this is right hand limit. Right hand limit. So that means if this is the right hand limit, that means b value should be also e to the power 2 by 3. Okay, now if this function is continuous, then we'll find the value of the limit of x tending to 0 minus also. If this is continuous, that means same value will be limit for the left hand side also. Now mod of sine x, when x is less than 0, this means this will become minus of sine of x. I will remove the modulus sign. So the function will convert to 1 minus sine x to the power a by minus of sine x. This is equals to, suppose y. To find the limit, I will take log. So this y will be equals to e to the power limit of x tending to 0 minus minus a by sine x into log base e. This is 1 minus sine x, right? So this 1 minus sine x log base e, because as x tends to 0, this will be 0. So this will become this will get cancelled with this minus of sine x. This will get cancelled with minus of sine x. That means you will get the limit as equals to e to the power a. This should be equals to e to the power 2 by 3. That means simply we got the value a is equals to 2 by 3, right? So this is the condition. This is the values of a and b. So that bache minus 1 minus sine x, 1 minus sine x. So minus sine x will get cancelled, not plus sine x. Okay. This is e to the power, so b value is e to the power 2 by 3 and a value is 2 by 3. Now suppose if this function was discontinuous, if this function was discontinuous, then what could have been the situation we have seen last time? If this function was discontinuous, there were certain properties, there were certain conditions where the function can be discontinuous. So first thing was that f of 0 might be undefined, right? F of 0 might be undefined in for this particular case, है ना? Second was that left hand limit or right hand limit were undefined, right? By undefined, I mean left hand limit or right hand limit were undefined or tending to infinity, or tending to infinity. Third was third case was left hand limit were not equal to right hand limit and both were defined, both were defined, right? Fourth condition was, fourth kind of discontinuity could be that left hand limit was equals to right hand limit and what but was not equals to f of 0, right? And the last kind of discontinuity which we could have found was that the last kind of that was too many oscillations around the point 0, right? So that means because of too many oscillation around point 0, that means we won't be able to find the actual we won't be able to find the left hand limit or right hand limit. So these were the some conditions, or these were the some cases, cases for the function to be discontinuous, right? In other words, I can also say that any other case then left hand limit is equals to right hand limit is equals to f of 0 f of a. Left hand limit is equals to right hand limit is equals to right hand limit is equals to f of a. If any other case than this one, then we will say the function is discontinuous, okay, at x is equals to a. If any other case other than this one, we will say the function is discontinuous, right? Where LHS and LHL and RHL are defined. Okay, I hope this one till here it is clear, right? So now we'll discuss something more about discontinuity. We'll discuss something a little more about discontinuity. Now see, discontinuity could be of two kinds. Discontinuity can be of two kinds. First is removable discontinuity and second is non-removable discontinuity. By removable discontinuity, what do we mean? That by changing some value of the function, by changing some value of the function, we could make the function continuous, right? So basically what we are saying, that removable discontinuity means what? That by changing one point or by changing one value of the function, we could make the function as continuous, right? Non-removable discontinuity means that there is no hope for us to make the function continuous. Okay, that means there is no hope. By what do I mean by no hope? That means just by changing a little bit about the function, you cannot make the function continuous. You cannot make the function continuous. So I will discuss these removable and non-removable discontinuities in detail. So first, let's see what is a removable discontinuity. So now we have already seen that, for example, I will take first example. So we have already seen the function f of x is equals to x minus x square minus 1 upon x minus 1. The classic example which we have seen before, right? Where function is this thing, so x is not equals to 0, right? Where the function is something like this and x is equals to not equal to 0, right? So this function is not defined at x is equal to 0, right? And if I can write this function as x minus 1 into x plus 1 divided, this function is this function is not x equals 0, this function is x is equals to not x equals to 1, yeah. So this is x square minus 1 divided by x minus 1, so x minus 1 will get cancelled. So this function will simply be x plus 1, given that x is not equals to 1. Now we know this function is linear. We know this function is linear. So we know this function will be something like this. This function will be something like this. So intercept is -1. Yeah. This function is something like this, and there is a discontinuity in the function at x is equals to 1. There is a discontinuity in the function at x is equals to 1. So what we'll say about the discontinuity of the function, what we can say about the discontinuity of the function, or the continuity of the function, we'll say that the function is continuous at every point except at x is equals to 1. That means the function is discontinuous as at x is equals to 1. That means that, or this function is discontinuous at x is equals to 1. This is equivalent to saying that the function is only discontinuous at x is equals to 1. Now in this, if suppose somebody wants to make the function continuous, if suppose somebody wants to make this particular function continuous, then what he can do, they can do one thing, that they can say, okay, what we can add to this is that this function is only discontinuous at this point. That means there is an empty space here. Right? What we can do is we can fill this space. And with what value we should fill this space? We can do one thing. We can put that let at x is equals to 1, let the function be equals to so this will be, let the function be equals to 2. Okay, if I will at x is equals to 1, y if I'll put 2, that means, yeah, for that means we can fill this point, and then the function will be continuous throughout, right? So that means we can change the function a little bit. We can change the function as this, that f of x will be equals to x square minus 1 upon x minus 1 for x not equals to 1, and equals to 2 for x is equals to 2. Oh, sorry, for x is equals to 1. Now the function becomes continuous throughout. Now we can say that this function is continuous throughout. I hope this everybody understood that what I'm trying to say, that how we are making the function as continuous. This you understood, that it was discontinuous function before, but there was only one missing point. But now I have made the function continuous by changing a very little part of the function. That means I have just defined the function at x is equals to 1. At x is equals to 1. Now see, here I am just changing the function a little bit. I'm not completely changing the function, or I'm not just going out of the way and changing the function, right? I'm not simply saying that, sir, this function is continuous. So if I have to make this function continuous, let's write f of x is equals to, so that means this function is continuous. So I'm not changing the function too much. I'm just changing a very small part of the function. That means I'm just defining the value of the function at one point so that I can make it function as continuous. I have this thing I made clear, that I'm not changing the function by a large. I'm just changing the function by a very little part so that I can make the function continuous. Then we got the lift out pen drawn. Now see, the function was not continuous only for one point. The function was something like this. Some function was something like this. Now here there was a discontinuity at a point. So that means I have to lift the pen and then like this, right? But this is a very small point. But even then, even if it is a very small point, you have to lift your pen, even if it is a very small point. So what I will do, I will fill this gap. So now it is a continuous function. Understood, Apurva? Right? Now you can completely draw this function without lifting the pen. This is known as the missing point. This is known as the missing point discontinuity. That means for a particular point, the function is not defined. So then you will, what we can do, we can define the point at that, we can define the function at that point. So that is known as missing point discontinuity. So this is known as missing point discontinuity. So I will write it down. So this is known as missing point discontinuity. Or I will explain, I will write it if you want me to write. So we can write it as, so first A is missing point discontinuity. So for missing point discontinuity, we can write, if we can redefine, or if we can define the function, if we can define the function at point A, at a point A, at a point A at which it was not existing, such as to make it continuous again, it continuous again. Okay, so in the, what was the first kind, that for a particular point the function was not defined. So what we'll do, we'll define the function at that point such that it can be made continuous, then it will be known as missing point discontinuity. Okay, now second is isolated point discontinuity. In this question, suppose if I change something like this, suppose the function was given as, something like this, f of x is equals to x square minus 1, so almost same question, x square minus 1 upon x x minus 1 and 5 for x is equals to 1 and for x not equals to 1. Suppose the function was given as this, है ना? Abhishek, wait, I will show once again. First you listen to this one, है ना? I will show it once again, don't worry. So this is, suppose the function was given as this one, then we can redefine this function as, x plus 1 and 5 for x is equals to 1, for x not equals to 1, right? So this function will be is redefined now. So if I'll draw the function, this function is something like this. If I'll redraw the function will be something like this. Right? So the function will be something like this. This is for x is equals to 1. There is a discontinuity, and for x is equals to 1, they have defined that the value of the function is 5, right? Understood? So until x minus 1 upon x minus 1 will get cancelled, so you'll have only x plus 1. So this is the function x plus 1 for x not equals to 1 and x is equals to 1. For x is equals to 1, it is 5. Now see, this point is what? This point is isolated point discontinuity, that for some function the point will be something like this. Now how can this, for this function again I can say that the function is discontinuous at x is equals to 1. Is the function is discontinuous at x is equals to 1, right? But can I make this function continuous by changing very small part of the function? Yes, we can make the function continuous. And how we can change? By instead of x is equals to 1 is equals to 5, for f of 1 is equals to 5, if I'll change x is equals to 1 is equals to 2, right? If I'll redefine the value of the function for x is equals to 1 such that it is equals to left hand limit and right hand limit, that means I'm bringing this point from here to here, right? I can make this function continuous. So this kind of a discontinuity is known as isolated point discontinuity. So this is the discontinuity of second kind, which is B. I'm writing it B, I'm not writing the whole thing. So this means if we can redefine the value of the function at x is equals to a, such that the function now becomes continuous. Understood? Saran, we are redefining the function. However, we know that functions are different. We know that functions are different. But what we are saying that how can we make this function continuous? How we can make this function continuous? So because there was a part which was not there, so I'm redefining the function and I'm changing the whole function. Obviously, I'm changing the whole function. Did you understood, Saran? I'm changing the whole function. So don't think that this function is similar to the previous one. No. Don't think the function is exactly equal to the previous one. No, it is similar. In what way? Only at this point I have changed. So I've changed the function a little bit. So this is a changed function. Obviously, it will be a changed function. Understood? Okay. Now just check this one. check the slides once again. I will give you 1 minute. Just check it. If you're anything you're not able to understand, you can ask me. However, this concept is very simple, है ना? Sir, can you teach slowly? Okay, okay. I'll. Do you want me to discuss once again? Veera, do you want me to explain once again? If you want me to, I can explain once again. है ना? Yeah. So, which type of questions are asked in JEE with these? But in JEE, these are the most important kind of discontinuity. In JEE, these are the most important kind of discontinuity. Why? Because now they will ask you that the function is discontinuous. And they will ask you, they will give you a discontinuous function, and then they will ask what is the value of f of a, such that the function becomes continuous. See, in this question, in the first question, see here the value of b could be anything. Here the value of the b could be anything. So this is kind of a isolated point discontinuity. Suppose in this question they have given b is equals to 5, right? B is equals to 5. Now the so today with more speed, okay, I will teach slowly, don't worry, I will teach slowly. Okay, fine. Okay, I will reduce the speed. Okay, I will reduce the speed by 30%. Is that fine? है ना? See, so so in this case, suppose if b value is equals to 5, then this becomes a discontinuous function. If you remember the first case, first question, if this in this b is equals to 5, then this question becomes so this question becomes discontinuous, right? But the problem is that here b value is not given, so that means I can take any value of b such that this function becomes continuous. So these are the kind of question they will ask you in JEE Advanced as well as JEE Mains, है ना? For discontinuity, right? So we have seen the type of discontinuity. There were two major type of discontinuity. There was one removable discontinuity, that means by small change we can make it continuous, and this is non-removable discontinuity. That means even by changing the function, even by changing the function a little bit, changing the function a little, changing the function by a little, little, we cannot make it continuous. We cannot make it continuous, है ना? Okay. So for the for removable discontinuity, so for removable discontinuity, we can. Acha, you want to write? Okay, write this. Okay, copy this. If you want to copy this, you can write this. I will give you 1 minute. Copy this. Anybody got in the exam? Anybody got more than 90? Anybody got more than 90 in yesterday's exam? Anybody got more than 80? More than 80 and between 80 and 90? Anybody got between 80 and 90? Okay, Amrut, you got 80. Very good. Sir, yesterday there was no model for us, sir. 72. Okay. Very good, Jaya. Very good. Amrut, okay. Very good. Very good. Okay. Done. Next. We can change 2 points to make it continuous. Yes, you can change 2 points. You can change 2 points, but that 2 points should be at different points. So those 2 points, if you are changing, 1 point should be, those 2 points should be different. है ना? Okay, this one everybody has copied. Shiva, then I will request you to change your password. Shiva, if somebody is logged in, then you should change your password. Just copy this slide also. Acha, is there any student from in here from Blossom School? Is there any student from here from Blossom School? Blossom School. If don't write no, but if there is anyone, you can write yes. है ना? Okay, fine. There is nobody. Okay. Acha, acha, Blossom, you are from. So, Pragdish, can you message me? Okay. Acha, there are many students from Blossom. So, okay, okay. Pragdish, can you message me after the class? Pragdish, can you message me after the class? I have to talk to you about something. Is it okay? Pragdish, बच्चे, can you hear me? है ना? हाँ, can you message me after the class? है ना? You have my number, right? Okay, fine. So these are the two kinds of removable discontinuity, where by removing by redefining. Okay, anybody, anyone from Shiva, Pragdish? Okay, 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 okay. Niranjan, do you have my number? Niranjan, if you have my number, you, anyone from Blossom, you can just message me after the class. Hai na? Okay, fine. Let's move on to the class. So this is removable point discontinuity. That means for if there is a point in which the function is defined or not defined, or there is a discontinuity such that by removing or redefining at a point, if we are able to make the function continuous around that point, then it is known as removable discontinuity. Hai na? And there are two kinds, which is missing point. In this one, f of a is not defined. Okay, and in this case, f of a is different, is not equals to left hand limit, and equals to right hand limit. है ना? So we will redefine f of a in both the cases such that the function will become continuous. है ना? Next, the next kind of discontinuity is non-removable discontinuity, right? Non-removable discontinuity means, so basically what does this mean? That by changing the value of the function at a point, or changing the function by a little, we cannot make the function continuous. है ना? For this, there are three special kinds of non-removable discontinuity, which is jump discontinuity, right? So first we'll see jump discontinuity. The example, I will explain these one with the examples. So the jump discontinuity, the best example is if we'll take f of x is equals to greatest integer x. है ना? We have seen that f of x is equals to greatest integer x. The function will be something like this. For greatest integer x, the function will be something like this. Then this, right? So in this case, we know that suppose somebody is talking about the continuity of the function at x is equals to 1, at x is equals to 2. We know the function is open on the left hand side and closed on the right hand side. That means right hand side it will be taking 2, left hand side it will be taking 1, right hand side it will be taking 1, left hand side it will be taking 0, around point 1 comma 2, 1 and 2. Yeah? So even though if I'll change here, if I'll change the value of the function, even though for f of 1, f of 2 I can write 1, f of 2 I can write 1, even though the function won't be continuous, I cannot make this function continuous even by changing any one particular point and any one particular value of the function. So that means this kind of discontinuity is known as jump discontinuity. Sir, for removable discontinuity can be for more than 1 point, right? If we have two missing isolated, yes, bacha, yes. See, for suppose the missing point discontinuity is something like this. Suppose the function is something like this. Right? So at 2 points, the function was discontinuous. At this point and this point, the function was continuous. So what we can do, we can substitute, we can put a point here, we can fill this space, and we can fill this space, right? And this will become this will be removable discontinuity, right? But here, remember, this removable discontinuity, I'm talking about only one particular point. We are picking one point, and then in this neighborhood we are talking. Then this will be for this one, it is same thing, but for separate point. Everybody understood? So for this particular point, what I'm doing for this particular point, neighborhood of this point, I'm talking first, and then for this neighborhood. There can be infinite number of points, right? Okay. Apurva, I hope you understood. So we can have two different points also, but these 2 points are separate. So first we will talk about this one, then we will talk about this one. If we are talking about the neighborhood of this point, we are not bothered about this point. We are not bothered about this point. And when we are talking about the neighborhood of this point, we are not bothered about this point. Okay. See, in the first question, we are not, we do not even care about what is happening at pi is equal, x is equals to minus pi by 6, x is equals to pi by 6, x is equals to pi by 2, x is equals to 3 pi by 2. We do not bother. Have we talked about anything about any other point other than x is equals to 0? No, right? So we are only talking about one point here, that is x is equal to 0. This is the point of focus for us for this question. We are not bothered about any other point. If they had asked for pi by 6, then we would have cared for pi by 6. Understood? Fine. In the point common to both numerator and denominator, then the point of discontinuity. Is the point common to both numerator and denominator? What do you, Jaya, can you rephrase the question? I'm not able to understand. Hai na? Okay. So this is the first kind of discontinuity, which is the jump discontinuity. That means the function is jumping from one value to another. That means the function is jumping from one value to another. So that means the function is jumping from one value to another. One more example of similar example is if we have fractional part, of the function. So suppose if we have fractional part of the function, then the function will be something like this. Right? So in this case also, there is a jump in the function. The function is jumping from this point to here. The function is jumping from this point to here. Right? So there will be jump. So that means again for this function, this is f of x is equals to, fractional part of x. So for these functions, just by changing the function at one point, we cannot make the function continuous. Understood? Okay. Next kind of continuity is B, which is infinite discontinuity. So let's see. So next is infinite discontinuity. Okay, you can copy this one. Sir, should the jump happen only at the same way? Obviously, otherwise then jump will happen. We are talking about a particular point, so we will only be looking at this point. If we are talking about x is equals to 1 and the jump is happening at 2, we are not bothered about 2 when we are talking about 1. Hai na? Understood? Sir, in x square, x square minus 1 upon x minus 1, the point x is equals to 1 is common, sir. Nahi. That does not matter in this question, Jaya. In this question, see, okay, first I will explain this part, then I will explain that first one. Sir, if there is only one jump, then we can make it continuous, right, sir? No, for jump you cannot make it continuous. Array, what do you mean by jump is from one quadrant to another quadrant? What this kind of a question is? Jump from one quadrant to another quadrant? I'm not able to understand these questions. See, this is jump means even if I'll change the value of that function just for one point, I cannot make this function continuous no matter what I do. I cannot make this function continuous. And now do not say that, sir, if we will redefine the function at f of x is equals to x, then we can make it continuous. No, this we cannot do. We can change only for value of the function at only one point. Only then if we are able to make it continuous, only then it will be removable continuity. So see, jump discontinuity is, so I will explain it once again. So what is happening? Suppose the function is something like this. Okay, so for greatest integer function we have already seen, hai na? So suppose the function is something like this. I'll give a different example. F of x is equals to 2 for x less than equals to 2, and f of x is equals to 3 for x greater than equals to 2, right? So the function will become something like this. So the function will become something like this. right? So we know for x less than equals to 2, the function is equals to 2. So for function is equals to 2 for x less than equals to 2, and this is the function, right? So this is the function. So basically this function will have for, sorry, this is, you know, the function will have for x less than equals to 2. So this is the function. Now we see, if I'll talk about the functions, so somebody asked that what is talk about the continuity of talk about the continuity of the function, talk about the continuity of the function at x is equals to 2. At x is equals to 2, discuss the continuity of the function. Then we can see that while moving till 2, for left hand neighborhood was equals to f of 2. Left hand neighborhood was equals to f of 2. But as we move on to the right hand neighborhood, as we move on to the right hand neighborhood, as we move on to the right hand neighborhood, this function's value on the right hand limit is completely different. That means from here x 2, it is moving to 3. So that means the function has jumped. The function has jumped from one point to another, right? So function has completely jumped from one point to another. Now no matter what you do, no matter what you do, you cannot make this function continuous. That means even if you will put this point from here to here, if you'll change the value of the function from 2 to 3, if you'll change the value of the function from 2 to 3, you cannot make the function continuous, even though it is discontinuous at x is equal to 2. Everybody understood? Now are you able to understand properly? Everyone, all those who had doubts previously, now you're able to understand. Okay, so you can just copy this one also. You can just copy this one also. Yes, very good, very good. Just copy this one also. And same example you can take for f of x. So some examples I can write. F of x is equals to, we have greatest integer x. F of x is equals to, we have fractional part of x. F of x is equals to, we have least integer x, right? Understood? So these all are the cases for jump discontinuity, where the function is jumping from one value to the other. Okay, understood this part? Now one more example I can take. Have you copied this? Okay, so one more example I can take. Suppose the function is something like this. Okay, so now again, and this is empty, this is filled, right? In this case also, suppose this was x is equals to y is equals to, so this was y is equals to x plus 2, and this was y is equals to x plus 3, right? So now again, at a particular point, suppose this is x is equals to 2. At x is equals to 2 also, there is a discontinuity. We know there is a discontinuity. What kind of a discontinuity is that? Here right hand limit is equals to f of 2. Right hand limit is equals to f of 2. But as we move on to the left side, this function jumps from one point to another. This function jumps from one point to another. This function jumps from one point to another, right? So this kind of discontinuity is known as jump discontinuity. Understood? Sir, can we conclude that function for this limit exists but isn't defined at f of x is removed? Sir, we can conclude that the function for which limit exists. No, in this question, limit does not exist. In these part limit does not exist. What you're talking about? Does the limit exist for this function? Does the limit exist for this function for x is equals to 2? No. Does the limit function exist for this function? No. This one also it does not exist. For this one also it does not exist. So limit does not exist. Function's value exist or may not exist. We are not bothered. Removable, that is correct. Yeah, removable, that is correct. Okay. For removable, we can say that limit should exist. Only the function's value, either it is different or does not exist. Then we will see it is a. For this one, the limit does not exist. This everybody able to understand, right? Either one or more point jumps is jump discontinuity. Either one or more. Not just one. More than one. Here the complete function is taking some other value. I hope this one is clear. Okay. Next one. Next one. Next is infinite discontinuity. Next is infinite discontinuity. So what is infinite discontinuity? Now see, for infinite discontinuity, what is infinite discontinuity? As we can see, the value name suggests that if the function is taking left hand side and right hand side, is the function is taking in a value as infinity, if the left hand limit or right hand limit, left hand limit or left hand limit or a right hand limit or right hand limit is approaching, sorry, if left hand limit or right hand limit, left hand limit or right hand limit approaches infinity, then it is infinite discontinuity. For example, 10x is the best example which we can see. So for 10x we can see the 10x function is something like this, right? At x is equals to pi by 2, the 10x function is something like this, right? So this is at x is equals to pi by 2, right? So we can see that on the left hand side the function is approaching infinity, on the right hand side the function is approaching infinity. So no matter what you do, you cannot make the function continuous at x is equals to pi by 2. No matter, even if you define the value of the function at x is equals to pi by 2 as 0, even if you define the function value at x equals to pi by 2, for example 10x, function f of x is equals to, for example I'm taking f of x is equals to 10x for x not equals to pi by 2, and suppose 0 for x is equals to pi by 2. Even if I define the function at x is equals to pi by 2, the function for all x less than equals to pi and greater than equals to 0, and greater than equals to 0, even if in this domain, even in this domain the function cannot be made continuous at x is equals to pi by 2, because left hand side or right hand side, and both need not be any one of them, left hand side or right hand side approaches infinity. That means it approaches infinity or not defined. I hope everybody understood. If this is the case, then it is known as infinite discontinuity, and this is a non-removable discontinuity. You cannot remove the function of this kind. Okay, one more example we can take. Sir, why can't this function be said as jump discontinuity? Because you can say that this is jump will be from a particular point, Ashwin. Jump will be from a particular point. Left hand side, you cannot find a particular point. Left hand side, you cannot pinpoint that, okay, it is jumping from here. Okay, it is jumping from here. No, there is no and to left hand side or right hand side. है ना? Suppose this is the function. If I'll given one more example. If suppose the function f of x is equals to 10x for x less than pi by 2 and greater than equal to 0, 10x is this, and equals to 5 for x is greater than equals to pi by 2, right? Suppose this was the function. So if I'll draw this function, so this function will be like this. So this function will be, for pi by 2 it will be like this, and then it will be equals to 5, suppose this, right? So this is the function. Now we cannot say that this function is jumping from here to infinity. We cannot say this is a jump, this is a jump, right? Why this is not a jump? By suppose if I'll say you to jump, you suppose if I'll say ask you to jump from this platform to this platform, you will say okay sir, I will. So that means you, one instant you were here and then other instant you were here, so that means this is known as jump, है ना? If suppose this is it is, if suppose this is a platform, right? It is a platform here, and then you start jumping, but there is no platform, and you are still jumping and jumping and jumping and jumping. This is not jumping, this is known as flying. Understood? So this is not jumping, this will be flying. So the function has started flying from one point to another. Yeah, understood na? So jump will be from one point to another. Yeah, this function has to be Superman for that. This function is actually a Superman if you consider that. So this is a, so understood na? So this is not jump. We cannot say this is jump because there is no point at which it is jumping. This 10x is moving to infinity, right? So understood? So this is a infinite discontinuity. Understood? Everybody understood? By this part, everybody understood? Yes or no? Fine, very good. Okay, this is, I'll mark this point is as x is equals to pi by 2. Okay, fine. Last point is oscillatory discontinuity. In the formula, in the function for 10x is equals to, in the function for 10x is equals to, uh, in the function for 10x is equals to, I'm not able to understand. Okay, in that last slide, in that function 10x is equals to, yeah, for x, oh, no, sorry, this is x is less than, this is x is less than, sorry, x is less than pi by 2. No, this is different. This one, x is greater than equal to 0 and less than pi by 2. What is you are asking, Apple, what you are asking? I hope this one is okay. Now the last kind of discontinuity is oscillatory discontinuity. In oscillatory discontinuity, we know that suppose we have the function as, so the last kind of discontinuity is C, which is oscillatory. Right? So basically what this is, that suppose we have simplest example, sine of x is, fx is equals to 1 by x. This is f of x. Fx is equals to 1 by x. है ना? Okay, so what is happening at x is equal to 0, at x is equals to 0, we will have so many oscillations at around x is equal to 0 that the function cannot be plotted. So at x is equal to 0, so this will be 0. The function will be something like this, right? Then again here, then again something like this, right? So the function will be something like this. So basically at x is equal to 0, if somebody asks that what is happening at x is equals to 0, at x is equal to 0, so sorry, this should be something like this. There should be a exact value. So this is, right? Maximum limit is 1, minimum limit is -1. Yeah. So at x is equal to 0, we cannot say, we cannot not find the left hand limit or right hand limit, because there will be so many oscillations that left hand limit and right hand limit will be continuously fluctuating between -1 to 1. So for this kind of function, obviously we can see that for this kind of function 100% we cannot draw or we cannot find the continuity even if we change the function at some point. Yeah, this function will be discontinuous. Remember, the discontinuous functions are what functions? Discontinuous function are what functions? Whose left hand limit is equals to f of a is equals to right hand limit. These are continuous function. For this function, left hand limit and right hand limits we cannot even find. So for these function, left hand limit and right hand limit we cannot even find. So that means this function is discontinuous. Understood? Lakshmi, did you understood? Fine. So that means for this condition only, that left hand limit and right hand limit we cannot find, that means this function is discontinuous. Okay, do not think that this function can be made by without lifting your pen. No, at around 0, what is happening? Is there a break? Is there not a break? We do not know. Understood? Everybody understood? Right. Also at sine of 0, yes. Suppose even if Apurva is saying that, sir, sine of 0 is 1 by, so sine of 0 is undefined. Even though if I'll define sine of 0, f of 0, if I'll define f of 0, even f of 0 is not defined, we know. But even if we'll redefine that, suppose f of 0 I'm taking suppose equals to 0, even then we do not know. Understood? Everybody understood? Even then we do not know what is happening on the left side, what is happening on the right side. So because of this value, that left hand side and right hand side, we cannot even comprehend what is happening there. So we cannot say this function is continuous. Understood? Okay. Now check this one. Check infinite discontinuity. Just copy this one. So I hope everybody understood. From today onwards, you just have to write the dates and make complete notes for also all the subjects. Okay, so we will be asking for each school, the respective coordinators will be asking you for your notes. They will check your notes so that we'll also make sure that you writing anything, or are you actually listening to the slides. Some only your students didn't have your number. Share your number that at last of the screen I text you. Okay, fine. Okay, Prakash sir, is it only for that school? Jafran, it will be. That's what I'm saying. It will be for separate schools. Your respective coordinators will inform you, will contact you. They will ask for your notes. Okay, and this will be for each subject, right? Because we do not know till what time, till what month this will extend. So we just want to make sure that you are working, you are actually writing the notes, you are actually solving the questions and all. Okay, fine. That should not be a problem for you guys, I know. Okay, yeah. So now I'll show the slides from beginning. Okay, we'll leave the discussion or theory till here. So I will show the slides from beginning. So this is the first question which we did. Next, we have seen that function will be not defined, or the function is discontinuous for these following conditions. The function is undefined at a. The function is undefined at a if left hand, right and right hand limits are undefined, if left hand limit and right hand limit exists but are not equal, if left hand limit and equals to right hand limit but is not equals to f of a, or too many oscillations. And for these all proper, for these are Srinath, I'll give PDF, don't worry. For all these conditions, we will have the functions discontinuous. Okay, just wait, I will first share with you the PDF. Yeah, so I've shared the PDF. Please do not write anything right now, just wait. It is getting uploaded. Yeah, meanwhile let's discuss what we have done. So there were two types of discontinuity which we have seen today. First was removable discontinuity. This removable discontinuity basically means if we are able to change one point, for one point only we are able to change one point around, means if we are suppose talking about x is equals to a, and we are able to redefine the function at x is equals to a such that the function becomes continuous, that is removable discontinuity. Okay, non-removable discontinuity means even if we'll redefine the value of the function at a particular point, we will not be able to make that function continuous. Understood? Okay, for example, removable discontinuity can be of two kinds. If we are talking about removable discontinuity, that can be of two kinds. First is missing point discontinuity, where function f of a function f is not defined at that particular point. For example, x square minus 1 upon x minus 1. For this function, f of a is not defined for x is equals to 1. So what we'll do, we'll redefine the function at x is equals to 1 such that it will be equals to the right hand limit or left hand limit. For those kind of question, for those kind of function, we'll say it is a missing point discontinuity. Okay. Next is isolated point discontinuity. Isolated point discontinuity continuity means that suppose the function is something like this, that the value of the function is defined at x is equals to a, but it is something different from left hand limit and right hand limit, right? So in this case, the value the function was defined but was different. So what I will do, I will change the function at f of a such that I will bring the function's value here so that it will become continuous. Understood? So this was known as isolated point discontinuity, where the point is somewhere else and then you will bring the point to the position such that it will become continuous. Next is, if we are talking about one more thing, these removable discontinuities are only talked about a particular point. So if I'm talking about f of x is at a or f of x is at b, when we are talking about one point, we will not be thinking about the other point. They both are separate. Okay, next, non-removable discontinuity. There can be three kinds of non-removable discontinuity, which were very easy to see also. First was jump discontinuity, when there was actually a jump of the function. The functions from left hand limit is actually jumping to some other value. This is known as jump discontinuity. Basically, jump discontinuity, you can if you want to write, I mean, if you want to think about it in this way, that f of x sorry, left hand limit, left hand limit, and so left hand limit will be not equals to right hand limit, but will be equals to defined, but will be equals to will be defined. This is known as jump discontinuity, where left hand limit and right hand limit will be defined. They will be existing, but they will be exactly almost different values, है ना? Next was infinite discontinuity. For infinite discontinuity, you can think of in this way, that left hand limit and right hand limit approaches infinity. Left hand or right hand limit approaches infinity. Either left hand side it is infinity, or right hand side it is infinity. So even after changing the function, we cannot make it continuous. This is infinite discontinuity. है ना? Last was simplest oscillatory discontinuity. That means at a part, when around a point, suppose sin x, sine of 1 by x, around x is equals to a, sine of x is not defined. Suppose even if we'll define the sine of x function, left hand side and right hand side, left hand side and right hand side are so much oscillating that the function is not even we cannot even find the value of left hand limit and right hand limit. So that means when left hand limit oscillatory, we already know that left hand limit and right hand limit we cannot find. Okay, so all the students who are asking for my number, then this Blossom students, so you can write this. My name is Amit. Okay, my number is 981817395. Okay, I have to talk about something for Blossom classes. Okay, fine. I will share the slides once. I will share the slide once again. Okay, so I hope everybody understood what we have done in today's class. Okay, so just wait. I hope everybody understood what we have done in today's class. So I will just share the slide now. This week's portion is continuity and limits. This week's portion is continuity and limit. Okay, I've shared once again. I've shared once again. Apple, my number is 981817395. Okay, I hope everybody understood. Everybody has downloaded. If you have downloaded the slide, you can just leave the class. If you have downloaded the slides, you can just leave the class. Okay. Okay. Can I quit now? Fine. Everybody is downloaded. If there's anybody who is still downloading, you can just tell me. Okay.